You also can't take any shots of the statues. You can go up and lay flowers there. The rest of us didn't, but again, it's a respect thing. The North Koreans haven't allowed large groups to come to this spot. It's the first day in Pyongyang. We arrived here late last night and just about to go exploring for a full day around the city. I'm gonna just basically show you everything we see today and try and document as much as possible, and then at the end of it I'm gonna give my first impressions of Pyongyang and first impressions of North Korea. So first up this morning we're going for a walk around Pyongyang, and I think this is what most of us are interested in, just seeing what the real North Korean people do here and how they live their normal lives. Of course it's hard to get a real accurate impression because we can't really talk with many people here. One thing that's very interesting so far is that everyone is pretty much dressed the same, and apparently it is a rule here. There's like a fashion piece that go around and make sure the guys are dressed formally and the women are also dressed formally with skirts, and it's quite noticeable that everyone is dressed very formal around Pyongyang. So this is where you can get a lot of texts about North Korea from their perspective and about Kim Jong-il and Kim Il-sung from here, translated into foreign languages. So this next part is apparently where we need to be the most respectful of the whole trip. We're going up here to see the Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il statues, which are quite famous to Pyongyang and North Korea. You might have seen them before. When we go there, you have to bow. If you don't bow, then you can't go see it. That's just one of the rules here, and it's a respect thing. Same as any other religious monument around the world, it has its own rules. So if you want to go there, then you have to go and pay your respects and bow. You also can't take any shots of the statues without them being in full frame. So I can't crop it at all. I have to have the whole statue in the shot. And those are basically the two rules. I'm going to go in and see it now. Well, sorry, and one last thing I just forgot is that I needed to change into trousers. So I actually don't have any, but I borrowed some off one of the other guys here. And yeah, you have to wear trousers as well, no shorts or flip-flops or anything. Very cool. So these are the statues, and you can go up and lay flowers there if you want to. Our guide did, the rest of us didn't, but again, it's a respect thing. And yeah, you can come here. I've just found out that groups of Chinese tourists aren't allowed here, because we are allowed here because we're quite respectful, but the North Koreans haven't allowed large groups of Chinese tourists to come to this spot, even though there is a lot of Chinese tourism in North Korea.